Before we get into this episode, we want to remind you that we've still got some tickets left for our tour in May.
We shall be starting in Belfast, making our way around the country, ending up in London for some very lovely shows. So make sure you go to theuselesshotline.com or just click the link in the description to get some tickets.
And keep your eye out for some special guest announcements for the London shows. Ooh. Hello, my name is Max Balegde.
And bonjour, I am Giorgio Clarke.
Oh.
Welcome to Useless Hotline.
Yeah.
Useless Hotline is a lovely little place where we have
we
fun.
like to come together.
Well,
no, that's weird. Oh, all right,
that's the girl, but normally it's one of us first, isn't it? A little bit too premature sometimes, Max.
Hey-o.
TikTok wasn't working out for us, so we decided to set up our own little business.
We did, and the Useless Hotline is a place where we help you with your queries, no matter how weird, disgusting, or embarrassing they are.
But it won't always just be us. Some weeks we'll be joined by a special guest.
We will, and this week is not one of those weeks, because you had one last week, you greedy little Sorry, I can't say that in the first 30 seconds. Just bleep it, it's fine. Just bleep it, yeah. How are you, George?
I am.
Oh, I thought you were going to do that joke again. I just swore again. Jesus Christ.
You need to stop it, Max. That is...
Okay, I'm Jesus, sorry.
Absolutely fantastic. How are you, Max?
I am good. I've got a spot
That's
under my eye.
news.
I've got a spot under my eye.
Yeah.
And anybody out there, I don't know how you get spots like here, but I have, and I don't like it. I've been putting spot cream on it for like the last 5 days.
Yeah.
It's not going down, so I'm just going to embrace it for this episode because I am who I am.
Is it in your peripheral?
No, I can't see it, but I can feel it. Do you know what I mean?
Well, count yourself as one of the lucky ones because we can all see it and it's absolutely disgusting, mate.
You look absolutely clapped. I would like it to go on record that today, when George arrived at the Useless Hotline office, he told me that my outfit actually looks good.
Look at that. Hey? He's come in cosplay as a sack of spuds.
So, I actually wore this outfit to do something.
That was reference, by the way, to the knitted jumper. You were losing weight.
Oh, I didn't. I thought it was just because it was all like brown.
No,
But
yeah,
I get that too.
that's what it was. I wasn't just
okay.
calling you a sack of...
Well, now that the fact that you had to clarify that, now I think that you were just calling me a sack of spuds, which is not nice because I did go to the gym this morning as well.
How was that? What did you do?
This morning I didn't do an awful lot because I felt very tired.
Was it just a swimming and vending machine kind of day?
Right, get fucked. No, I actually went on the treadmill, but I have discovered that my body in general...
You have to turn it on. This whole time I've been standing there enjoying myself.
I am so weak. These knees were not meant for running. Stepping.
These knees weren't made for running.
They really weren't. I'm so weak. I can feel them click-clacking as I go along. So I'm going to have to do something else.
You need to start stretching.
I do. I literally stretch on the treadmill before I go and people stare at me.
On the treadmill?
On the treadmill. I stand on the treadmill.
You just stretch at the front, you fall off at the back, and get back on again.
I'm not even joking. I like put my leg up on the side.
Oh, bloody hell. Someone's showing off, aren't they?
Didn't know I could do that, did you? Plenty more where that came from. No, I put my leg up on the thing and I'm like fully stretchy. And I'm realising now that I'm saying that out loud how embarrassing that is.
Well, if you want your knees to be flexible, you need to work on flexing them more, not just sticking your leg up.
But your knees can't be flexible.
If you do mobility exercises,
what does that
then
mean?
all of the ligaments and stuff will be used to moving around.
Really?
And they'll
Okay.
get limber. And then next time when you hop on the treadmill, instead of going, oh, Max, I don't know about this, they'll go, carry on, soldier. Let's do this.
Do you like twist your
Lead
knee
the
around
way,
like
officer.
Is this one?
No, that's just if you're a really bad baker. It's like... Just move. I can't do it here.
No.
But because I have to have my trousers on. Because you sort of move over and like on the floor.
Yeah.
Like Arthur's doing it at the moment.
What?
Let's just go
where
live
is
to
it?
Arthur Hill. No, yeah, but I'll show you
Send
a
me
couple
some mobility,
moves
yeah.
you could do
Please
for me.
do. I just thought of a thought.
Nice. That's tends to be how it works.
On Arthur Hill, I really like his new song.
Yes.
Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me. Literally, I was going to
Nice.
message him last night, because what he should genuinely do, and I don't know if this is legal, but what he genuinely should do is just start posting it everywhere, like on TikTok with like things of like pictures of Harry Styles, and just be like, oh my god, Harry Styles' unreleased song, because it sounds like it could be a Harry Styles song.
A lot of his songs do have that vibe about them.
But this one specifically, I was listening to it because one of the comments said, if Harry Styles released this, it would be global.
Yeah.
And then I was listening to it and I was like, this one actually could be Harry Styles, because he's only like talk singing for most of it, isn't he? So I was like, if
when
he
he's
just
actually
lied,
singing, he sounds nothing like
yeah,
him.
nothing. He sounds so shit. Oh my god.
Vocal lessons, Arthur. Come on.
Please, jeez. But I was like, he should actually just lie and pretend that like to market it, and then all the Harry Styles accounts will be like sharing it, and then he can just be like, guys, it's jokes, it's me, but I don't know if that's illegal.
But also then it's like, I sound like Harry Styles. I'm as good as the biggest male pop star in the world.
Yeah, like I'd do that. If I was the singer, I'd do that.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh my god, Whitney Houston's song sounds amazing. Guys, listen to it. Unreleased song from the vault.
Yeah, but I also very much enjoy it.
Yeah,
I think he's happy with how it's going down. He went on tour today.
Really?
Yeah,
Where's
Bristol today, Manchester tomorrow.
That's so fun.
London on Thursday.
Oh, that is so fun. Well, speaking of tour, we have a few tickets left, guys. I feel like we're saying this every episode, but every time that we do say it, the tickets go down. So I just wanted to let you know that's why we keep saying it. We've got, I think, pretty much most of it is sold out at this point. The first show in Belfast is not sold out.
So even if you're not from Belfast, get yourself a ticket to Belfast, eh? How about that?
Because we released that after we did the pre-sale, and then the 2 London dates are not fully sold out either. And if I were you, I personally would get tickets to those dates, even if you've got tickets to the other ones, because there may be some extra special guests that you do not want to miss out on, and it may be a really big, amazing show because it's our biggest venues.
Also, the second London show is literally the last show of the tour.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So if you want to see us, I was about to say hanging out of our asses, that'll stay for the dressing room.
Yeah, it will.
If you want to see us very tired, then do that. No, it'll be was a joke. It'll be more.
I think the last show will literally be like, I'll probably cry on the last show. So if you want to see me cry, then get tickets to the last show. But I'm so excited. It's only like 3 months away now. It's actually only like 2.5 months away.
Yeah, boy.
Actually only like 2.25 months away.
Yeah, boy.
I don't know how long it is. So get your tickets now, baby. theuselesshotline.com. What else was I going to say? What I've been up to since I last saw you.
Yeah.
I interviewed Timothée Chalamet, Zendaya, Florence Pugh, Austin Butler.
Nice.
What? Mental scene.
That is very cool, to be fair.
George, I need to give you the backstage tea on that interview.
Nice.
Okay. So when I got there, I was only told like 2 days in advance that they were actually going to be there in person. I thought it was going to be a digital sort of stream thing.
Yeah.
Got to this like secret building in London. Never seen it before. It's literally out in the open, but you just would not ever think to go in it. There's like loads of paparazzi outside, like security to get in. Nobody in this building could work out what this building's purpose is outside of doing secretive stuff.
What does that mean?
Like, it meant nothing. It wasn't a hotel. It wasn't like a function space. It had so many different spaces. It was like dead central London on the river, like next to where loads of big fancy hotels are. Are you just envisioning yourself there?
No, I was trying to think of where you're talking about.
I can't really remember where it is. No. No, it was like so, like nobody has ever been to this building before, I swear. So fancy
I really
inside.
want to know the name of this building because I know for a fact that...
No, I'll find it later. But it was so cool inside. We was held in this little room, one by one, and then we were told like, right, okay, so you're gonna be going up in a minute.
Just the little room and elevator.
No.
So you guys know, you will be going up in a minute for about a few seconds, and then you'll be getting off. No, not like that, Max.
Oh God. No, so we were in this room, and it was like me and all the Lad Bible team, and they were like, right, okay, so we've got everything ready for the live stream. We've got here's the questions, blah blah blah. And then I was thinking in my head like, oh, do you reckon I can ask Timothée Chalamet about Kylie Jenner? Like, do you reckon I could just throw little things like this in?
Yeah.
Then this woman from Warner Brothers came in, and she was like, just so you know, if you're thinking of doing anything off script, don't do it, because the person before you just did, and everyone's pissed off. Because obviously these people have so much going on in their personal lives.
Yeah.
Zendaya is literally with Tom Holland, Spider-Man.
Is she? She's kept that quiet.
Shut up.
No wonder she's not replying to my calls. What the hell?
Kylie Jenner, Timothée Chalamet, Florence Pugh, like
brilliant.
Austin Butler.
Is Florence with someone as well? Is she?
Probably. I don't actually know. Yeah, I know. Sorry, that's why they're not replying to you. But like, they're here to talk about work. So if someone was to, i.e. me, about to be maybe make a joke along the lines of, oh, somebody wrote this poem about you in your June role, Timothy, and then to read out the poem and then make a joke midway through reading the poem that, don't worry, Kylie Jenner, I'm not coming on to your boyfriend. This is just a poem that I have to read. That was what I was planning to do.
Nice.
Turns out, no, don't do that, Max.
Why the hell would you be against that? As anybody in this world being like, oh no, can you not speak about me dating an incredibly attractive woman?
I know.
Please stop it.
Well, we had
bloody
a debate.
hell, Timothy.
We had a debate about that because I was like, would I care if I was being interviewed for something? But the difference is, I'm not like an actor who is like, this is my craft, and we spent months on this project, and we're here to talk about it, and then all people want to know is about my girlfriend. Like, I would be a bit pissed off. But in the same breath, I probably wouldn't care, because like, people constantly say that I've got a hat on and that I'm a granddad, and I just laugh at it. So.
Not quite the same as being Willy Wonka.
Not quite the same, but pretty similar. Yeah. And so we're waiting, and then I get told, like, right, come on, you're going to be coming up. Got told I'd have half an hour with them. I was like shitting myself. Like,
was it full on half hour?
Half an hour, yeah, half an hour interview.
Crazy and cupcakes.
I know.
What?
I was shitting myself, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
Get taken up to the fancy room. Get to go in. All of their managers are like, they're like 4 different people for the 4 different people. They like come over to us. They're like, no, like, stick to the cards. Do it. Obviously, they're all American. Yeah. Stick to the cards. Make sure you're doing this. And I'm just like, yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I had this weird moment where, like, before we went live, I got to like go over and like chat with them. And I was like, sat there and I was like, right now, I'm just having candid chats with Timothée Chalamet and Zendaya. Timothy. But I was like, this is wild. Like, what the hell is going on? Austin Butler walked over to me, shook my hand.
Nice.
Direct eye contact. Was like,
he sexy?
He was so sexy. And
how's the voice?
So mysterious.
What I will say is people take the piss out of him for him like maintaining this Elvis voice. If you're going to maintain any voice from a biopic that you've done, Elvis is a pretty good one.
Absolutely, I agree.
The Joe Pasquale biopic. Yeah, how's it going, Austin Butler?
Not a good one. I do feel I want to know the psychology behind that, because it's so clear from watching him off camera and on camera that is now just his voice. Yeah. And he doesn't know any different.
Oh, it's a nice voice. I like it.
Oh, it's such a nice voice. But honestly, when I tell you, in person, it was so quiet. His voice is so quiet.
Oh, it takes like 10 minutes for him to say anything as well.
Yes. He was sat at the end of the row, so like 4 people away from me. Yeah. I was pretending that I could tell what he was saying. I watched it back. I'm like ad-libbing to him. I'm like, yeah. He could have been like that moment when I nearly died, and it was actually the worst point in my life. And I'm there like, yeah. Oh my God.
Would have been a bit of a crazy thing to bring up in an interview.
Yeah, true. Yeah. But I could not hear him at all. Yeah. He was speaking into the microphone, so obviously in the microphone you can hear him. In person, I literally couldn't hear him. But Timothée Chalamet was so nice. Yeah. He was just like getting on with his job. Zendaya, I made it very clear to Zendaya that I was a super fan, and instantly regretted that, because
that's how to play it cool.
Yeah, played it so cool. Max. I literally was like, I went off on this random tangent, and I was like, because first of all, everyone pronounces Zendaya's name wrong. Like everyone, Zendaya, they always call her Zendaya in America.
It wifey.
Oh my God. Which I just don't really get, because her name literally says Zendaya, but everyone says Zendaya.
Yeah, same with you actually. Yours is literally pronounced axe, but so many people just call it like twat.
Yeah, shut up. That was mean. So
sack of potatoes.
So as soon as I said her name, shut the fuck up. How dare you? He actually called me a sack of potatoes. That's really mean. As I said her name, she just basically thanked me for getting it right, and then I was like, babe, don't worry. I was like, I know everything about you. And then I was like,
did you say that with a straight face?
I literally was, I couldn't believe, as soon as that left my mouth, I was like, why did I just say that to Zendaya? I couldn't believe it.
About you.
that is the weirdest thing. Like, picture, we're about to start filming.
Picturing
Cameras are not up yet. I'm like shouting. Timothy shakes. Austin Butler shakes my hand.
Nice.
Florence Pugh gives me a little wave.
Yeah.
She says, "Oh, I love your accent." I'm like, "Oh, babe, yeah, you're welcome. It's amazing. Love yours too, British legend."
You're welcome for my accent.
I don't think I did say that. I was all over the place, honestly. And then Timothy Chalamet is like, "Hey, yo, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Whatever." And then Zendaya, I say, Zendaya, I'm such a big fan. Like, I just have to say that. I think that you're amazing. And then she goes, "Oh my God, no, honestly, nobody gets my name right. Like, thank you so much." And I genuinely look
crazy.
at her.
That was literally like she was in the room with me.
Thank you. I genuinely look at her in her face and go, "Babe, don't worry. I know everything about you. I'm your biggest fan."
So I've just had such crazy deja vu then. Have we had this exact same conversation?
No, I
a
can't say
couple
that we
minutes
have.
ago?
Unless I said that to you when I met you. Oh, wait, did I just repeat myself?
Yeah, you just said.
Oh, I thought you were taking the piss.
So what the hell?
Did I just repeat myself?
Yeah, but I think you went back because you didn't finish the whole story. So now you can finish the whole story.
You told me about how you went up and introduced yourself to everybody, had the conversations, and then
Did I?
are you going crazy?
Did I just say that? What the fuck?
Saying, "Oh, I met Zendaya," and then said,
I know everything about
you." You said that already previously.
I thought I said that to you before, off camera.
Oh my God, you've gone mental.
Oh, I don't like it. Did I actually, though?
Yes.
Right, okay. That's freaked me out. I don't know. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, what did you have planned that you weren't allowed to do for Austin, Zen, and Tim? And Florence?
Oh, I just wanted to bring up Kylie Jenner.
To all of them?
Yes.
Austin,
Florence, have you ever met Kylie Jenner?
Shag Marry
But no, I wasn't allowed to. But the interview, it went so well. It was so interesting watching like 4 of the biggest actors of our generation.
I don't know. I think he's like 5'8".
Shut the fuck
Crazy,
up. Zendaya's
actually.
really tall.
Like heights of people. I was searching this up yesterday. Just was like, I mean, I live with Chris. It's hilarious.
Yes.
So I just want to see how small people are. Tom Cruise, 5'7".
Tiny. I physically bumped into Tom Cruise. Did I tell you this?
Yeah, you go, "Oh, sorry, Tom."
No.
Didn't mean to-
I've told you this story, haven't I? At the Top Gun premiere, when I tried to get
Yeah.
out to vomit,
Yeah.
and I opened the door into Tom Cruise.
Tripped over him.
Yeah. That is wild. What a wild tale.
Yeah, Tom Cruise, 5'7". Kevin Hart, you know, is small.
Yeah, yeah.
5'2".
Shut up.
Yeah.
That's fucking...
Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
Guess Danny DeVito's height.
5'4".
4'10".
That's the same size as Ash Holm. Oh no, I think
She's
she's
taller
4.
than
I
that.
think she's 4'11".
That is... Some people's height is crazy.
That is wild.
I'm searching the Jonas Brothers, when we met them.
Yeah, they were quite small.
Tallest one, 5'9".
Really? Tallest one?
Nick Jonas, 5'6".
Oh yeah, because I was taller than all of them.
Yeah, Nick Jonas, 5'6", Joe Jonas, 5'7", Kevin, 5'9".
Wow. That is crazy. I was definitely taller than all of them. I remember that.
Crazy. It's a
I think
known
you just
theory.
think that these
yeah.
people are they're big personalities. They're big in your mind, so
Yeah.
they're gonna be big in person.
Like, it's a known theory that
Timothy
people...
Chalamet was 5'10" because I googled it afterwards. Because I remember thinking, "Oh my god, he's so tall," but then I looked and he had heeled shoes on.
Yeah.
They all had some form of heeled shoes on, but Austin Butler was actually really tall.
Apparently, Tom Cruise always wears a heeled shoe.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Do
you know
who else?
Allegedly, because he's the Scientologist, isn't he?
Yeah.
Have you seen that? It's like really alleged that Tom Cruise is also gay.
What?
Yeah, Google it.
I mean, most people probably are at this
Yeah,
point.
true. Most people at this table. But allegedly, yeah, that's true. Google it, guys. If you don't believe me, there's lots out there about it.
But back to the height thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a named theory about how we see celebrities as being taller.
Really? When I met all of the girls from Little Mix, I was shocked
How
that
small
they
they
are
are.
just normal sized girls.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Like if I think of Beyonce in my head, I'm like, obviously I don't think she is this, but
Yeah.
I'd imagine to walk up, she's like
At least
6'2",
6
and
foot,
this
yeah.
just like Amazonian woman. Do you know what I mean?
I remember when I watched Little Mix perform in the last concert, saw them all on stage, they all looked like, you know, like model women, like 6 foot tall. Then at the after party, I was like a full head above like most of them.
Yeah.
And I was like, that is crazy because they just like, but they, I don't know. Yeah. They just have such big.
There's not a theory
presence,
on it. I thought
guess.
there was a name for the theory of it, but there isn't. I've typed in celebrities you didn't know were short. Elijah Wood, 5'6". Martin Freeman. You know Martin Freeman?
No, Morgan Freeman. From the morning, how to say money saving expert.
What is Bother talking
from this
about?
morning?
This
Martin
chap on the end.
Freeman.
Martin Freeman.
Oh yeah,
5'6".
He looks small there.
Well, yeah, obviously, but
Is he next to Joel Sugg on that?
no.
Oh.
The women ones are like Mila Kunis 5'4". Who cares? Kylie Minogue. You've met Kylie, right?
Yes.
5 foot.
Yeah.
What?
Tiny. She had heels on when I met her.
Quite literally. Where did that come from?
She was literally like up to my shoulder maybe, and she had full on heels on when I met her.
Bruno Mars.
Oh, he looks tiny though.
5'5". That is a small man.
To be fair, I would have thought he was smaller.
Smaller?
Yeah.
Josh Hutcherson.
Who's that? Oh,
Yeah,
Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Yes.
On this it says 5'5".
That's got to be a fake.
But that's an actual
That's
photo.
a fake picture.
That's an actual photo. It's meant.
That is
knowing,
wild.
Knowing famous people, like their actual height is.
Yeah.
It's a mind-boggling experience.
That is crazy. That is actually crazy. Henry Cavill is very tall.
Yeah, that's boring though. He's cool. Look at me, I'm Henry Cavill. I'm tall and attractive. Kim Kardashian's the one that got me.
Go on.
5'2".
I see that.
That's mental.
That is crazy though.
You see a photo of her. She's not built like somebody who's small.
No. Well, she's not built like a human being.
Well, yeah, she's built like a lovely woman. But
she's literally been like stuck together.
Either way, either or, however she's been configured, that's not a 5'2" woman. I refuse to.
Can I say something? I adore the Kardashians. Like I literally stand for them all so hard. I've watched since season 1. I've watched everything. I love them. Why have these people never come out and said, we've all got BBLs? It's tight. It's
and
2024.
We're all 5'2". That's the bigger shocker.
It's not that, like, they all very obviously, like, so incredibly obviously have all had BBLs.
I don't know. It all runs in the family.
It definitely does not. That
The ex-dad was an Olympian. Everything runs in their family.
Yeah, and then she's probably had a BBL now as well. Like, no, there's no chance, like, that is natural. Like, it's impossible. Kylie Jenner's shift from looking like a normal, like, teenage girl to literally, like, a 30-year-old woman overnight.
Yeah, puberty, mate.
It's not puberty. But, like, what an odd thing for them. Do you reckon that they are all like, oh, guys, like, nobody thinks that we've had BBLs. Like, let's just never speak about it.
I highly doubt it.
But, like, why have they not just come out and said, guys, we've all had BBLs?
Same thing in the fitness influencer industry where they will say, they don't say I'm not on steroids. Well, some of them do, but those people, but they just don't mention that they are.
Really? Do people do stuff?
And it sells plans like theirs would sell their clothes and the Kylie Jenner lip kit. Oh, you want lips like me? Ignore the surgeon just had a little go on them.
But she did ultimately say, Kylie Jenner said that she had her lips done. For me, it's the BBLification of it all. That's just wild behaviour.
Don't they have like skins or what's it called? The Skims.
Yes. But that can't give you a BBL.
No, I know, but then that would sell less if they were like,
yeah, I guess
that's
so.
not the reason my bum looks good. The BBL is.
That is true. Wait, so sport influencers do steroids? Are
A lot of them
steroids
do.
illegal?
They're not. No, they aren't illegal.
Are they not?
90% of Hollywood actors.
Why the fuck am I not on steroids?
You can be if you want. They're just dangerous. They have side effects.
Oh, okay.
And the size of that penis right now, you do not want that to go any smaller.
Oh, it makes it smaller.
Oh yeah, big time.
Oh really? Big time.
Oh, and you get roid rage as well, and
is that like road rage?
You get angry at the best of times.
Yeah, I do. Should I search steroid cock?
I mean, you can do if you want, but you know, keep your activities to your own
These
time.
are people that have like
Reese Witherspoon, 5'1". That's the last one. But yes. So Hollywood actors, like they'll put on a stupid amount of muscle in like a year because they got the role like a year beforehand.
Oh, I don't like that.
Did you look at steroid?
It was just
cock?
loads of like pictures of penises.
Oh yeah,
penises freak
that's
me
it.
out.
Pretend you're not. Everyone's none the wiser, Max.
But nobody. I feel like,
Willies.
I feel like I can be attracted to men and not attracted to a penis. I don't like the look. I've never looked at a penis ever and been like, that looks so good. Never. Have you ever looked at a vagina and thought,
No.
that looks amazing?
I feel like you can look at...
I feel like the essence of everything together.
Oh, the essence of vagina is incredible, Max. No,
Older puss.
Older puss.
Older. I tried to do that French.
Older puss. I think you can compare them to others and go, I prefer this one, but I don't think...
Yeah, of course, I'm sure there's a bad-looking vagina.
Yeah, but I think if you were shown that one and that was the best one and that was the only one you've ever seen, you wouldn't go, that's a lovely one. It's just a thing that's on the body, isn't it?
It's a thing, yeah. It's a thing that does what you want it to.
But then what's the difference between a breast? Because people go, oh, those are some lovely breasts.
I never understood that.
You're gay.
Yeah, of course, yeah, that's true. That's very valid.
Okay, then a man's body.
But do people think...
What's your favourite part of a man's body?
What's my favourite part of a man's body?
Yeah.
Eyes.
What's your favourite part of this man's body? No. So if...
I don't know.
If you see a man, you're like, oh, nice arms on him. Is that something?
Yeah, arms look nice. Yeah.
But why? Why is that a thing?
Like, I don't know, because you
feel like they can keep you safe?
No, because I'm stronger than everyone, so I'll probably
feel
beat
like
them
they
up.
can throw you around.
Oh my God, they'd have to be strong. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
Or my type's a digger.
A cement mixer. I just don't really get that. Like, penises, weird looking, literally look like, some of them literally look like they're screaming for help.
Yeah.
Like,
that's because they've been put in front of you. Get it away!
Like, you show me an erect penis that doesn't look like it's in
don't have
pain.
to ask me twice.
They look like they're physically in pain. Have you ever seen a dog penis? Oh my God.
I think I have. Just when I'm like rubbing its belly.
Me. Oh, don't. You would know for a fact if you
that's not its belly.
If you had seen my sister's dog has the ugliest penis I've ever seen in my entire life. It has this thing, so it's been snipped.
Yeah.
It still gets massive dog boners. And
surely they can still get boners, but snips just means that they can't.
Yeah, but hers like still wants to like hump the couch and everything. There was one occasion where oh my God, it's so awful. It strains itself so much when it's at full force that it actually gets stuck like that.
Oh.
So they have to take it like into a quiet room to calm down because it started to get scared.
Just got pictures of its grandma all around the room.
Yeah. No,
oh no.
It started to get scared of the fact that like, and she had to lift it up.
Yeah.
To take it into the other room. What I saw was literally like purple, bulging like at the seams with red spots all over it. It was one of the most...
you're describing a part of the Gruffalo.
Oh, yeah. I'm not even joking. It was one of the most hideous things I've ever seen. If you have ever seen a dog peen, I apologise on behalf of dogs everywhere, because dogs are amazing and we don't deserve to have...
Why are you speaking like you are yourself a dog?
Maybe I am. I mean, you've not seen mine yet. Pretty
woof,
similar.
Woof.
Yeah.
But that's more just rough.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Guys.
But how upsetting. Oh... Poor little dogs.
Anyway, back to Hollywood actors being on steroids.
Yes.
Yeah, so they, a lot of them just put on loads of weight and then just go, oh yeah, it's just chicken and rice, man. Like chicken, rice and broccoli every day. That's not what happens, mate.
No.
You've been force feeding your asshole steroids for the last 10 years.
Force feeding your asshole? Is that how you take steroids?
No, you inject it into your like butt cheek.
Do you?
Oh yeah.
Under your balls in the gooch?
Anywhere that feels good, baby.
Why would you do that?
It just means you still have to work out and shit, but it just means that I think the recovery and the gain from it is just accelerated.
Oh my God.
So all of these like Mr. Olympias and stuff, like huge people, like Arnold Schwartz, not finishing his name, very steroided man.
Wait, so... And people just know this. I thought steroids
it's
were illegal.
It's not been addressed. Like, okay, allegedly he is,
right, okay.
But nobody can get that size naturally. Everybody has like a plateau where you can get to that point, but genetically you're just inhibited. Then you're not gonna.
What do we
get
think
any...
my plateau is? Do we think I've hit it?
Oh, you are far from the plateau, baby. You've been troughing for a while. You need to...
I'm the plateau.
He's been troughing and scoffing. That's my Max.
I'm a seafood platter. Wow. Okay. I feel like I've learnt a lot. Anything else that you want to go over?
What's been going on my side of the internet?
Yeah, so
What
guys,
did you say about your side of the internet?
well, we're starting. I've not done mine, but we're
Alright.
starting a new thing, guys. Where each episode, we might have said this already. We probably have, but have you noticed as well? I mean, I definitely have that. I just repeat myself on this podcast all the time. I tell the same stories over and over again.
And I'm George Clarke, and welcome to the Useless Hotline. TikTok wasn't working out for us.
Because I look at the comments and they're like, Max doesn't realize he's already told this story like 4 times, and I'm like, yeah, I don't, and I will continue to tell it.
And I wouldn't know because I don't listen.
Yeah, literally. I feel like it's so weird because there's podcasts that like I would listen to, like especially like years ago or now. I don't know why I had to specify that, but anyway,
Years ago or now.
or now I can also listen now. And like they say the same thing where like they say stuff and you forget what you've said, whereas the listeners to it pick up on it way more. So like, are there any, comment down below, are there any things that like we do all the time that like we wouldn't be aware of?
Comment down below, guys. Is there anything that you remember? Just anything
Are we
at all.
memorable at all? Please let us know. But yeah, no, I find it crazy. But so we're starting this new thing where each week that it's just a me and George episode, we each have to bring something that has happened on our side of the internet.
Bring it.
And today, my side.
So that brings us on to the next segment of Bring It. Max.
Is that what it's called? Jesus Christ. So have you seen that Billie Eilish was at the People's Choice Awards complaining about TikTokers being there?
No, I saw Bryce Hall's stitch to it.
Yes. Okay.
By the way,
thoughts?
Bryce Hall, actually funny man. He's
well,
grown
he's
on
kind
me.
of changed it around because
he's grown on me.
I think, is he funny or is he now just self-aware, of how unfunny he was?
Yeah, but self-aware is funny but for most Americans anyway.
Yeah, because he literally used to be, or maybe still is, I don't know, like one of the biggest like douchebags.
Oh, he could be a wanker, but his content's way funnier than it used to be.
Yes, yeah. I used to think that he was like actually an insufferable person.
Yeah.
Whereas like, yeah, every time that I see a TikTok now, it's like, all right, okay, I kind of, you kind of realize that you used to be a dick and now you're kind of like coming back from it.
I didn't expect all the comments on that video, by the way, to all be, obviously Billie Eilish is huge. I didn't expect them all to just be in favour of her, being like, yeah, why are you there though? What the hell? The guy was literally just there being like, I mean, I don't know, they invited us.
Yeah. Like,
and someone catching flack for it.
What is your thoughts on that?
If you're invited to an event, go to it. Like,
absolutely.
I imagine it was taken out of context. She doesn't strike me as the sort of person that would be like, oh, what the hell are they doing there?
Yeah.
Like, she literally makes TikToks herself.
Exactly.
But I think it was more like not a diss at the TikTokers, just sort of being like, why are they inviting TikTokers to this?
Yeah, I guess so.
It still can come across badly.
Also, I mean, I kind of understand more around things like the Grammys and stuff, like because that is very much a music event. It's very much like esteemed. However, like the TikTokers that do go to stuff like the Grammys are literally like the top of the top, like 10 million follower people. And we kind of live in a new age where like you could argue,
own you.
No, but like where like TikTok influences a lot of the music industry. So that kind of makes sense to me. Whereas like something like the People's Choice Awards,
what is the People's Choice?
Literally just
is
like,
it quite literally what it says on the tin?
It's literally the public vote for it, as opposed to like with the Grammys, it's like a board of like old people that vote, which makes no sense to me, but whatever. So this is like the People's Choice Awards. You basically go and it's like, who's the most popular in this? Who's the most popular in that? So the categories cover like everything. So it kind of makes sense to me as to why
if it's a wide range of things, then surely there'll be a wide range of people.
There's like some
wide range of people in the audience.
Because like some of the influencers probably were nominated, I imagine. I don't really know what the award show is. But then I see it because I can also imagine Billie Eilish is like, why the fuck have I, like, is this what this has come to? Like, I'm now here. So people do see like internet people as like not as legitimate as, which I find bizarre, because like take someone who's been on like Towie and like was like a reality TV star like 10 years ago on Towie or something, like got like mainstream fame, is now like doing this, doing that, versus somebody who gets internet followers because of their personality and then gets it. Why is one more legitimate than the other?
I think people just view it as, which isn't necessarily true, but someone in the mainstream in general, in like a presenting role or like acting or something, they've got like a craft that they've worked on, and they have to be quote unquote talented. Whereas when you look at this isn't my point of view, when you look at somebody who's making videos or something, it can come across as, oh, they're not talented, they're just posting videos. But it's a different kind of it's a different kind of talent. Like, I promise, Mum, Dad, listen, I swear I'm not wasting my life. But
I think of it as like, so those people that like, let's say, trying to think of someone who was on like reality TV and now does like presenting or something. That girl who
Scarlett Moffat.
Let's say like Scarlett Moffat.
Yeah.
She was chosen to be on like Gogglebox because like her and her family were really funny. And then, like, since then, she kind of got given that platform and then put in actual work to, like, have herself be taken seriously in, like, presenting and, like, TV and stuff like that. Isn't that just the same as, like, you're on TikTok, you blow up, you get given this random opportunity where people are looking at you, and then it's, like, what you do with it from there. Like, I could have fully just, like, done fuck all after I blew up because, like, my landlord accused me of staining my mattress in like 3 years ago, and then I was like, oh, okay, what can I do with this? And then I like did the next thing, and then before you know it, I'm interviewing Zendaya last week. Whereas like I could have just done fuck all with it. It's all about what you do. So I don't really get why it's like, right, you are in this category and you are in that category. So it's kind of like,
I think it's just
unless they're like a musician and like this has always been their art and then they get discovered and then it's like that. But likewise, like, is there shame in gaining a following through your music, like being a musician influencer sort of thing?
I think it's like it's just I think who's regarded as quote unquote mainstream famous. Because there's some people who you'd be like have come from the internet world who they wouldn't have a problem with being there. Say like Logan Paul or something was there. I doubt she'd be like, what the hell's he there? Like it's just whoever is, and that's because he does like wrestling and shit and like is known in the mainstream world. Whereas
bizarre,
like
isn't it?
say like The Rock, for example, does fucking everything. But no one's going, hey, hang on, why is he doing that? A lot of people actually, film critics will be going, why is he still doing that? But like nobody seems to have a problem with it.
Yeah, that's so true. Weird, I don't know, but in conclusion, Billie Eilish, you're entitled to your opinion, honey. And I love Billie Eilish, so
cool person.
Also, she was speaking to Kylie Minogue, iconic.
Nice.
In what she probably
what
perceived.
do you think about them, Doug Kylie? Down there, a bit.
In what she probably perceived was like a private conversation. Yeah, she were at like a big award show. However, she probably didn't expect someone to literally come and like film her in her face. She literally covered her mouth, like. And if they caught, if there was like cameras on us 24/7. When these cameras go down, if there was cameras on us, George, we would have no careers because we individually go through every person that we know
he does.
And hate and say how much we hate them every single day. We've got a whiteboard literally with people's names on it.
People are human. Like,
speak for yourself. I'm Hugh Jackman.
Nice, but that
didn't really make sense. But
he does Jack Men though. But like people are human. Just it's people watching's fun. Commenting on things is just ingrained in your brain. If you say you don't do it, you're lying to yourself. So if there was a camera on you 24/7, something would be picked up.
Also, she was saying it to Kylie Minogue, who, no offense, Kylie, is a bit older than like Billie Eilish and stuff.
So she had to raise her voice.
No.
What do you think of the TikTokers over there, Kylie?
No, but Kylie might have said something along the lines of, when I came to this 30 years ago, like, it's crazy to see how different it is. Now there's loads of social media and everything. And then Billie might have gone, there's so many TikTokers here. Like, then in that context, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal, but like, whatever.
I agree.
Whatever. What happened in your side of the internet this week, George?
Not a lot has occurred on our side.
Way losers!
You seen Bazinga's got new hair? Ethan Bazinga, Faith's boyfriend from the Sidemen.
What was his? Wasn't his hair before just like straight down?
Sort of gingery colour.
Was it not ginger anymore?
He's dyed it.
Really?
Slim shady blonde. I'll show you a picky.
See, in my opinion, though, you're just always going to be a ginger, aren't you?
I first saw it at Fushbau. He was doing his boots, and I didn't realise it was him. And I was like,
that sounds fun.
Football. And I was like, who's this?
I thought it was a place.
And then his little head popped up. I went, what have they done to you? No, she did say that to him. But
has he done it himself, or is it like?
Looks like it.
Oh.
No. Has he got a story up of it?
Oh, Faith did it.
You can't really see it. That's a video of him with it.
Oh, it actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad. I
was
told
expecting
him
it to go like yellowy.
Yeah, quite a fan of it. He's apparently took 4 or 5 days to do.
Yeah, it will.
Which have you seen my dyed hair?
Yes. Oh, I saw
Mine
it once.
took mere minutes,
Awful.
and it shows.
Didn't yours go like greeny?
No, it depends. Mine looked like I was just born ginger.
People
so
just don't realise that if you're bleaching your hair, you need to tone it.
Yeah, but you know when I wasn't check my my watch was almost out of battery. You know when people dye their hair and they're like, oh, it's ginger.
Mm-hmm.
But it you can tell it's just like badly dyed. Mine just looked like I was born ginger.
Really?
And that, as anybody can tell, is just the worst possible outcome in life. Where is my tossing hair?
Thoughts on ginger people?
Disgusting. Get rid of them. They're like the plague. Look at that. That looks
sad.
like a ginger man.
Yeah, you do.
That was wet hair as well.
You look so skinny there. Skinny queen.
A bit rude, isn't it?
No, but I just find it so sad that people are just born with ginger hair and then people pick on them. Like, why are you doing that? Like, that's so mean. Do you know what I mean? Like, are you laughing at me? What are you saying I'm ginger?
No.
Oh, right, okay, you were looking at me like that. See, I even got defensive about that.
But I was just saying, that's a bit of a hot take, man. What the hell?
No, but it's so cool.
Same with, like, sexuality.
Yeah.
I was born gay.
Isn't it weird that people only, pretty much exclusively, or mostly, shall I say, mock other people for the things that they cannot control?
Yeah.
Like, if you
Like
had
looking
a
for his
giant
weight,
nose...
he can control that.
Yeah, so stop.
And he's trying to.
If you had like a giant nose, people would be like,
I
oh,
do
big
have a
nose.
bit of a big schnoz.
It's big, it's not that big though.
Look at that. That is
it's a bit
that's
hooked.
a Goliath.
It's not actually that big though.
But
It's
the
like-
ladies
it's
say
'cause
they
of the
like a
shape of
big
it.
nose. Do you know what they say about a big nose?
Put it in my purse.
I was going to go for loud sneezes. But
Oh god. Yeah, no.
that's
I just
a hell
think
of a
that
snorkel.
I just think that we need to change the world, and we can start it right here at the Useless Hotline. Thought, when we go on tour,
Yeah.
should we dress up or should we wear our normal clothes?
Let's just go nud.
So I was
Just a
thinking about
sock.
this. Just a sock.
We buy a pair of tour socks, one each.
That would be really upsetting for me,
Why for you?
because you would just look so much better than me.
But the sock would just fall off. That's not getting filled up.
Oh my god, imagine how much your penis would like shrivel up if you were like on stage and scared,
Doing steroids.
doing steroids, and then you were just naked. Oh my god, that's the worst nightmare. of mine.
That's so crazy because that's literally what I've got written down as the next
Really?
thing.
Oh my
Imagine if we
God.
went on stage doing
What?
steroids and our little winkies shriveled up.
What is happening in this episode?
Are you still a PlayStation enjoyer?
Yes.
What have you been playing?
So Spider-Man, recent
So
Spider-Man.
last year, brother.
No, the new one.
Still so last year.
Is it
It's February.
the second Miles Morales one?
It's still 2 months into the year, so it would have been last year.
Oh, okay. Oh, shut up, idiot. Ugh. Why, has something new come out?
Helldivers 2, baby.
What the hell is that?
What the hell, divers?
What is
You
it?
wouldn't know, huh?
Diving.
Do you class yourself as a soldier?
What do you think?
I bet not.
Yeah,
Yeah?
you're right.
What are your thoughts on fighting aliens?
Neither here nor there.
What are your thoughts on fighting cyborgs created from other cyborgs?
What is a cyborg? Is that the
Half
thing
man,
with one
half
eye?
machine.
Oh, really? I like
Yeah.
that. Okay.
I bet you would.
Now we're talking. Okay, what about it? So you just fight them.
Basically, there's this new game called
What age is it?
Helldivers.
Is this an ad? What's happening?
It brings on to the sponsor. Oh, no.
What was
I really struggled through that sentence.
What age is
Helldivers
it?
2. What age is it?
Age
I
like
don't know. I think it's set like 1,000 years in the future or something.
No, what age? Like 18 plus.
Oh, it has to be, yeah.
See, I don't. I find that too scary.
You said you literally loved bullying kids on Call of Duty when you were younger.
Yeah, but that don't really count. It's like, yeah, the body
I'm just
dies.
shooting children.
Yeah.
Helldivers 2, bugs. It's set in a world where you're trying to liberate planets. The whole premise of this game is democracy.
Ooh.
This is our world.
Oh, wow.
Get rid bugs. Get rid automatons and your cyborg creators. For we are the Helldivers. We will dive down onto your planets and liberate them. And you have to work together. It's not just you and your homies. It's you and your whole nation. The whole world. Every single person logging onto that PlayStation or PC every day, Max, gets on and they fight for a new world. They fight for liberation.
What the fuck is happening?
Say you hop on a planet. I know, I'm going to go to Turing or something tonight. Fight these bugs. It's 60% liberated. All of us will fight together and liberate the whole bloody planet and move on to the next until we have got this whole galaxy in the palm of our hand. For we are the Helldivers, and this is what we fight for.
Okay.
But I'm not really that bothered about it.
Oh, I can tell.
I've not played it yet.
What the fuck?
Up next, we've got Neuralink.
Yeah, I'm willing to actually move on. What is Neuralink?
Have you not heard about this?
No.
You know Elon Musk's little thing that he said, little chip that you put in your head?
Can he just
First person has had it done and they've fully recovered.
What do you mean fully recovered? Did they die?
So I mean their brain is allowing it. They've recovered. This is a thing that is happening in real life right now.
Somebody has had an actual chip put in their brain.
Yes.
And what does the chip add to the brain?
Just a little bit of starchy loveliness. No, it adds, basically, it's a way to control devices and things through thought.
No.
All you have to do is think.
Car?
So instead
Can I drive my car?
All you have to do is go. And
Guys, is this actually real?
Sorry, for the audio listeners, I was thinking.
Yeah.
So
is this actually real?
Yeah, the first guy has had it implanted and they've recovered. I don't know if it necessarily is functioning yet, but it just means that it's there and it's not like they've not had any problems. But the idea of it is, sorry, yawning.
No, I opened my mouth. It was so weird, and it triggered a yawn happening. I was like, and then it slowly turned into a yawn. I was like, why is this happening?
Okay, that sounds like bollocks. Yeah, so it means controlling things by thought. Same way you function like an Alexa or something.
Yeah.
Being like,
with your mouth.
Hey, this is a good one. If it's playing out people's TVs. Hey Alexa, play a fart noise. Have you done that before?
No.
Good. It's really enjoyable.
Okay.
So she just goes, and if you whisper it to her, she'll whisper it back.
Oh.
And she'll just go, that was a wet one.
Really?
It's really weird. Anyway, Neuralink. Neuralink. Yeah. So I think it functions a similar way to that, where you just have to think. If you were like in a conversation, being like, oh yeah, have you heard Tom Cruise is small? And you just go, yeah, 5'7".
No. So you can Google stuff.
Yeah, but you'd have to look at your phone, obviously. I believe it's not like
right.
Your
It's not
eyeballs
like you have a database
you just go,
inside your head.
Yeah, you'd be like, oh, have you seen that? And then
that
you just
would
go,
be crazy.
5'7".
If somebody can develop a chip that gives me access to other information and I can have it in my brain, sign me up. I'm sorry.
And then imagine that the new Apple Vision Pros on top.
Oh, I've seen those.
The combination of the Neuralink and the Apple Vision Pros, you're living in a computer, baby. So I could be speaking to you, and this is the first time we've met. So you're at an influencer event. Everybody's in their Apple Vision Pros with their Neuralinks in.
Of course.
And you go, oh, lovely to meet you. And then they're like, we've met before. And you go, have we? Max Balegde, age. And you go, oh yeah, Max, lovely to see you. I remember your video just popped up the other day of. And you're watching that like...
What the fuck? That is crazy. Are you joking with me right now?
Genuinely...
You're looking at me like you're lying to me.
No, I just love seeing your little mind blown.
I bet you do.
Not the only thing I love seeing blown.
Oh. I just think that's crazy.
No, crazy, innit?
Wait, so what do you mean it recovered? Like, they had to put him, like, under to obviously put this on his brain.
But
and they weren't sure if it was going to heal properly or something.
I'll just type in Neuralink first patient. So it's human trial. Neuralink's first human patient able to control mouse through thinking, Musk says.
Mouse?
As in, like, computer mouse. Not just, like... Mouse Man is reborn.
I was literally like, Oh my god, the mice are going to rise up. Like, you can get a mice army. That would be sick.
Yeah, so the first things have been done. First human patient implanted with a brain chip from Neuralink appears to have fully recovered and is able to control a computer mouse using their thoughts.
That is crazy.
Musk said, progress is good and the patient seems to have made full recovery with no ill effects that we are aware of. Patient is able to move a mouse around the screen by just thinking. That is a world that we are currently living in.
Wow. Oh my god, I want to see it happen. Wait, so the mouse is in front of them,
Yeah, so
and they can physically
so say
move
here,
it?
I wouldn't need to be touching anything. I'd just be looking at the screen, just doing my job.
Oh my god.
So not the physical mouse wouldn't move,
But the actual
on
mouse
screen.
icon on the screen. But my intrusive thoughts would get the better of me. I'd be on a computer and it'd spell out like, oh god, this guy next to me stinks. Like, what happens if you think that? Does it write that?
I don't think it's just a visual representation of your brain. You just need to be thinking.
But how do you know it's not? How if you're thinking of something, how is it not that?
Well, because I assume it's like you're not just having a little ponder, like, oh, I wonder what this person's doing. There's, oh shit, it's on my computer. It's you're looking at your computer, going, I want this to happen on the screen. You're thinking, I want in the Google bar to just say, is this a Is this a nice length for a woman?
Right, okay, I'm with you. That is crazy behaviour.
Yeah.
This is wild. Sign me up. Should we wear them for the tour?
What? Just drop like $5,000 each on them?
Yeah. Easy. We're fucking minted. You think that's going to be $5,000?
No, the Apple Vision Pros.
Oh, no, I meant the Neuralink.
Oh yeah, that'll be silly money.
We could just wear them on tour, and then we don't even have to speak out loud. We can just...
Oh, that would be ideal.
We just sit there. And it's just like playing on the screen above us. That is crazy.
Yeah, similar level to that. Have you seen the new AI videos that have been showing up everywhere? So
No.
you know AI photos and stuff.
Yeah.
So like for example, yesterday we were on that call.
That
I said
saucy pic that you
that's
made of
not.
me.
Yeah, I said that's not an actual woman.
Yeah. But you
I've
made
just
it look
typed in
like one.
sexy naked woman and it's
Wow.
no. But so obviously AI photos work. AI videos have gotten stupid.
Really? What do you mean?
AI.
Guys, this world that we live in is freaking me out. It's freaking me out big time. Why are we doing all this AI?
Where is?
Like, let's just stop.
I
Or is
wanna
it good? Is it
find-
good? Is AI good?
Well, I mean, it
Is it
eventually
helping?
will be good.
It'll
Yeah.
be good, but I think it's also going to be bad. Yeah.
This whole video I'm about to show you, none of it is real. It's not from a based video, like a based video that they've AI
Yeah.
like generated something on. It's just fully AI generated.
Right.
They prompted a litter of golden retriever puppies playing in the snow. Their heads pop out of the snow, covered in, I guess, snow. But that's all they prompted for this AI thing to
Okay.
do. This whole video is AI. Absolutely no way that you'd be able to tell that that's
What the hell? What the hell? This is freaking me out big time o'clock.
That's crazy. For audio
That is
listeners, that
wild.
is effectively the prompt is exactly what you're looking at.
Yeah.
There's no glitches or anything.
That's
what
crazy.
AI videos are looking like nowadays.
Oh,
So
freaky
people
deaky.
like YouTubers and shit, you might not even be filming videos anymore. Like TV, if they're, say, you know, when Planet Earth, they're out for years at a time sometimes trying to
Filming.
get these single shots of
Yeah.
this one animal breeding or just having their babies come out. We've never seen these babies before. Just AI it.
Have you seen that stingray that's got pregnant?
What?
There's a stingray. Okay, listen. This is important. There's a stingray, a female stingray,
Yeah.
that has mysteriously got pregnant. They don't understand how, because the stingray has not been around another stingray, definitely not a male stingray. And the only two other fish in the enclosure with this female stingray are two male sharks. This stingray is heavily pregnant. When a shark mates, one of the signs that you can tell that they've mated is bite marks. There are shark bite marks on the stingray, and now the stingray is pregnant, soon to be giving birth. Which means that the only plausible explanation is that we're about to see a stingray shark hybrid be born.
What would we call it?
Shark ray. Stingark. Stingark or shark ray. Shark ray. Easy.
Sting Shark.
Sting shark is quite good.
Stark Industries.
That is good. Sting Shark Stark Industries.
Blu-ray.
Blu-ray.
4K video.
Bluefin. Fork. What? No. I don't know how to get onto fork. But how mad is that?
That is quite
That is
mental.
crazy. Wow.
What's
Much to think about.
Where is this from? I want to
Google it. It's going to be giving birth soon.
stingray shark.
Well, it's not giving birth yet, so we don't know what it will look like.
Stingray shark baby. Pregnant virgin stingray set to give... Oh, that was unnecessary, just throwing shots at it. Did you hear that?
What?
Did I hear that? What just happened there?
I don't know. I thought something flew at me. But I don't think it did.
I don't think so, yeah.
No.
Yeah, this headline is unnecessarily aggressive towards this stingray.
What does it say?
Pregnant virgin stingray set to give birth in North Carolina. Unnecessary.
I know. Are you a stingray? Like, just call you by your name, George Clarke.
Latest update on the pregnant North Carolina stingray who shared an aquarium tank with sharks. Damn. Can a stingray have a shark baby? If you're hoping for a shark-stingray hybrid in the future, you're out of luck, since it's impossible for a shark to impregnate a stingray due to their different sizes and DNA.
Well, what the fuck am I talking about then?
How did Charlotte the stingray get pregnant? God knows.
Well, that's shit.
Well, good luck to you, Shaz. I hope
I wanted to live in a world
have
where we
a
had
happy birth.
Sting sharks. Shark ray. Boring.
It may give birth to something that just doesn't live.
Oh.
It's a happy story, isn't it?
Sad. I had something else that I want. Oh yeah, so I'm really tired today. Sorry to the visual listeners. You may have noticed that I keep yawning because last night. So my boyfriend.
They're my
I don't know why I said
the
that.
visual listeners.
Andrew is ill. Is that why I just said the visual listeners?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fucked. Andrew's really sick, so I was looking after him.
He is such a cool guy. To be
So
fair.
sick. I was looking after him yesterday and last night, and then he's sleeping in the spare room so that I don't get sick.
Yeah.
Gentleman, very nice. But I was like getting him some food before he went to bed because he hadn't eaten anything all day, and then I go back into my room, play on my Nintendo DS for like an hour before I go to bed to calm me.
Yeah.
Classic. Go to bed, wake up, probably got to sleep at about midnight, wake up at 7 a.m. to a buzzing noise, like buzz, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Like, look up, it stopped, try to go back to sleep, buzz happening again. I'm like, what the hell? Take my earplugs out, can hear it. So we still not got blinds in our bedroom. There's these big like cardboard things up against our window, and I could hear something flying in between the window and the cardboard, and I was like, what the hell is that? So I'm like, what the hell? It sounded very angry. Then move the cardboard a little bit. It's a big fat wasp, a giant wasp. Bear in mind, our windows have not been opened. Our windows have not been opened all of winter, especially in the bedroom. So that means that last year, this wasp has been hibernating in our window. We looked, there's a little tiny hole in our windowsill. We might have a giant wasp's nest in our bedroom, like in the wall somewhere. So I'm gonna light my house on fire. What do I do? This is horrible. This is worst case scenario. I literally
Seal
had
the
to,
hole.
well, we did. We sealed it with tissue, but they chew through anything. They
Seal
chew
it with
through wood.
steel.
I don't know what we're going to do. I literally woke Andrew up, even though he was like on death's door, and made him come and get rid of the wasp. Even though I was like, I'm sorry, I know that you're sick. And he was literally like, Max, I can barely see. Like, I'm so ill. And I was like, I'm not being funny. If we have a wasp invasion on our house, that takes precedent. I don't care if you're ill.
The pen is mightier than the sword. Just write them a strongly worded email.
True. I didn't think about that. I actually just sprayed it with hairspray.
Write them
and
a
it
note.
froze.
Write them a note, roll it up so it fits in the hole, and just post it through. And then maybe they'll write something back.
Yeah, maybe. I'd rather just set it on fire.
Yeah, that works too.
Set the whole house on fire.
The flamethrower is mightier than the sword.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
And the pen.
Another thing.
Oh, go on.
It's already past it at this point, but Thursday, as we film this, is that 4 days before Sunday? We counting Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or 3 days?
Yeah.
One of the two.
Yeah.
World Encephalitis Day.
Oh, is it? I thought that was last week. No,
Yeah,
23rd.
Yeah, 22nd actually.
22nd.
Yeah.
Quick
Someone
maths.
doesn't listen.
Yeah. What do people do for that?
Normally, it's called going red for wed, which can be confusing because people who out of the know will just be like, oh, what, for Wednesday? It's Thursday. You've missed it. No, wed, World Encephalitis Day. Yeah.
Right. And for anybody who doesn't know, can you explain what encephalitis is?
Encephalitis is it's a brain inflammation.
Mm-hmm.
My mother got it twice. They believe twice. Second time was a bit more worse. Well, a bit more worse.
Severe.
It was worse than the first time. But it's effectively a brain inflammation, and because it's a brain inflammation, it can affect everybody in different ways. So, like, depending on where in the brain it's inflamed.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So the first time she got it, it was much more physical. She was in the hospital for about a week until she was all back mentally, all her memories, everything, and then was just on crutches for like summer, and then
really?
afterwards, like, she was fine. And like 3 or 4 years later, I think, she went in again. And that time she was in for the whole of summer in hospital for like 2 or 3 months, I think. And she left, but the first like month or so, well, first, I think, week, she was in intensive care.
Oh my God.
And then when she came around from that, she had a lot of, her brain just couldn't really understand what was going on. She thought her dad was coming in to see her. Her dad's dead, unfortunately.
Really?
So
kind of like dementia,
sort of,
like
yes.
those sort of symptoms.
Yeah, so we had to break that news to her.
Really?
Again, which
Oh my
obviously
God,
you don't want
yeah.
to hear. She was convinced people were coming in, people were having parties. She was like, her brain was all over the place.
What sort of what part of the brain was it that time?
I'm
then?
not entirely sure.
Is that like
what,
memories or like understanding of like human interaction and stuff?
yeah, it would be a more
Like imagination.
emotional slash
emotional.
like, yeah, mental.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah.
But she was up and walking and stuff like fairly soon.
Didn't affect her physical side that much.
Like, even like to this day, she's a very active woman. I showed her when she came out a 7-minute workout routine that I was doing, and she's been doing that and going on like walks all the time, every day. Like, she's the fittest woman in the world. Don't take that out of context.
Yeah, please.
But yeah, since then, no taste, no
taste since that day.
Yeah, no sense of taste.
And that was like what, a year ago, 2 years ago?
That was 6 or 7 years ago. It's like,
really?
Yeah, it was. I can't remember the exact date, but I was. Oh, it must have been when I was
in sixth
finishing GCSEs, I think.
Yeah.
So
like
it would have been
2015, 16.
So yeah, about 7 years ago, maybe.
Oh my God.
So yeah, to this day, no sense of taste, no sense of smell.
Really?
She reacts like badly to loud noises or anything. Like, her heart rate will increase like massively if she. Sense of direction, she just doesn't really have one, and that's not just because she's a woman driver. It's actually much deeper than that.
Can she drive?
Yeah, she's allowed to drive.
Right. Okay.
But she has to have Waze on wherever she goes. Yeah. Like, even it goes down to going to the toilet at the restaurant. In her brain she has to pick out landmarks in the restaurant to be like right at the pillar. Like a few times when we were away on holiday, we'd be sort of sat eating food and be like, "Mum, move over here." And she'd be like, "Oh."
It is the human brain is wild.
Sleeps like 4 or 5 hours a night max.
Really?
Yeah, that was maximum, not just making sure you're listening.
Making sure, yeah.
But yeah, you'd have absolutely no idea that she's got anything wrong with her.
So encephalitis, is it that common, or is it?
It's not. The problem is that it's because it's not stupidly common. And like, before hearing about me, you would have never heard about encephalitis, I'm sure, as I didn't before my mum got it. Yeah. That's what their main focus on, trying to push out, because it's not just the layman, it's not just us lot who have no idea what it is. Obviously, doctors have more of an idea.
That's always the case.
But they
don't do that much research.
Yeah, and in their like sort of encyclopedia of things they need to. Looking into it, doctors' knowledge is ridiculous on like everything. Yeah. But apparently, like, encephalitis in this like huge book is like 1 paragraph.
So you're unlikely to, if someone did have the symptoms, you're unlikely to even go down that path of trying to treat them for that.
And they're told that it's unlikely, so the symptoms that this relate to may not be. So a lot of the time it's caught late, which it would have been done if my dad didn't pester the people that she was sat in A&E. And then he was like, "No, you need to see my wife. There's like something wrong." No, well, she's on this way in the list. And he was like, "No, you need to see her. I know something's wrong." And they took her, and that's when they immediately rushed her in. And I think it was an induced coma, put her into intensive care. because and they were like, if we caught that any later, then
would have had serious damage.
I'm pretty sure it was 20 to 30% chance of living when she put him into intensive care, like tube in the throat, like everything.
Oh my god!
And that's why it's like crazy to think that something like that can come out of nowhere. She's a completely healthy person, doesn't smoke, doesn't do anything, come out of absolutely nowhere and it's still an unbelievably unknown thing.
That's the thing with things like this that affect so few people. In turn, there aren't a lot of people that speak out on it, know about it, and then there's not a lot of research done into it. So stuff like that, it's definitely necessary. That is wild.
Yeah, so the whole Red for Wed thing is just a way of just trying to spread awareness of it. And I know that there is links and stuff to the Encephalitis. I think it's called Encephalitis International now instead of Encephalitis Society, because they're trying to go global to like donate and stuff, and it just helps to fund like more knowledge and research being put into it. So that,
that's amazing. Because
obviously it was horrible what happened to my mum, but she's one of the lucky ones to have been able to get through it, because I've been to a few events now. I've one event like in particular where they had people speaking whose family members weren't as lucky. Yeah, and it's wild. Just crazy to think that people can be going through that and it be so detrimental and it not really be known or like spoken about.
So how is it? So like you said, if it wasn't caught as quick as it is, how is it curable? Is it or is it manageable?
I think it's not necessarily.
Does your mum have to take like medication now to make sure it doesn't flare up?
I guess it must be quote unquote curable. I'm not sure it's like
or maybe just manageable, like you can suppress the symptoms to make sure it doesn't get to the extreme.
I think that's what it is. Yeah. It's just trying to get onto it because I don't think there's a lot of telltale signs.
Well, inflammation in general, you can suppress it with different medications, can't you? So like it's probably if someone's brain is inflamed, that's the word, then they can like do whatever you would normally do to deflame.
Just a bit of Gaviscon.
Just pop some Rennies.
I think it's they just sort of
deflame.
They just know.
I mean, we're not doctors. We don't need to know. All we need to do is raise awareness. So maybe we can put a link in the description for this video. Yeah. And I'm sure you'll be posting something on Thursday anyway.
Yeah. So my plan is, so last year I made a video for it.
Oh yeah. You did,
and this year I'm reposting it. No, this year I'm planning on starting from Encephalitis Day training towards, I think my plan now is to do multiple Tough Mudders in like a day or like over like a couple days or something.
A day? Jesus Christ.
Because then it's a whole sort of training towards a goal, but then also it being running a Tough Mudder for my tough mother.
That's so good.
Yeah.
I never thought about it like that.
But then also the idea of me training is then I can post about it frequently and it not just be a one day and then forgotten about. It's like you will see like more about it.
That's such a good idea. And you can get people to like sponsor you doing it and stuff. And
and then I'm going to make a YouTube video at the end of it, just summarising the whole thing. So it's just push it everywhere is the idea.
That's such a good idea. And if you do charity donations through your business, it's a tax write-off. So get donating, baby. Wow, well done, George.
But yeah, thank you.
Very, very good. That's great. So what is it called? We're Red for...
It's Red for Wed.
Red for Wed.
Yeah.
Red for Wed.
So if you... Well, I mean, it's past it now,
If you can time travel... and you would like to preemptively wear red, or just do it next year, now that you know. Yeah. Brilliant. Well, I love that. I love that a lot, George. Brilliant.
Thanks.
Shall we go on to some dilemmas before we stop?
Let's
this
flipping do it.
Oh my God, the phone's ringing, George.
What the absolute frig?
Oh my jeez.
What the friggin' heck?
I'll get it, don't worry.
Right, Max and George, and if you have a guest as well, then hello as well. So, I have a problem. I had a huge crush on this boy for about 3 years, I think. And last year, I formed a trio of these 2 girls. Long story short, we had to drop one of the girls in that trio because she started dating the boy that I liked, even though she knew that I liked him. Anyway, that's like a long, long story, and it just wasn't good. But now I got over this boy, but it took me like quite a long time to do, even though I never dated him. But I found out that the other girl that helped me get over this boy and drop the girl is now dating that boy. So my question for you is it okay for me to get with her ex? Because also, she never told me she was dating this boy. I had to find it out myself. And yeah, I do like her ex, and he is really nice, and I am like kind of talking to him. But yeah, please help me. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. Thank you, bye.
Initially, I thought the problem was going to just finish at my friend who knows I like this guy is with this guy. And I'm like, little bit shady, not the worst thing in the world. Like, if you're speaking to him and then they're also speaking, then it's also a bit weird if they join it up. But if you're just like, he's fit, I like him, and then she's like, oh, I'm actually getting with him.
Yeah.
But then they went on to, what was it? Dating who? What?
So
now the person who helped her get over
the person who helped you is now basically backstabbed you and got with the guy that you like.
But I think the problem here is that they haven't spoken to you about it. Getting with the person that you're now over, is that a problem?
No, not the person that she's now over. Oh wait, is it the person that she's now over?
Yeah, but she's like, there was never she liked him, but there was never an actual relationship there. And then the friend who helped her get over him is now with. That is a little bit weird.
It's shady, and all that I would take that as is, yes, you can now get with this person's ex because they made a decision that they valued this boy more than they valued you. Yeah. So you're clearly not that great friends, so just do the exact same to it. Do you know what? Yeah. If I broke up with Andrew and then you got with him, I'd get with... You don't have an ex. I'd get with... I don't know. Whoever you love. I'd get with all of your family. No, I would. Yeah,
it's
I think
because
I would.
It would be if you liked Andrew. You don't have a 3-year relationship.
Wait,
with him.
Did the girl get with the person that she liked or the person that she used to like?
The person that she
currently likes.
Used to like, but
got over.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, there's an element of it where we're all adults and kind of grow the fuck up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then there's an element of
that
it
would be fine if you spoke to them and were like, "Oh no, I know I helped you get over him, and you've sort of. Would it be okay if we pursued things because I quite like him now?"
Yeah.
Even then, I'll be like, "That's a bit fucking weird, mate."
Yeah.
But yeah, go for it. I guess I'm done with it.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know.
Or just wait for them to be done, and then it's only you left.
Wait for them to die.
It's only you left. You've had you were a trio. Each one of them's been ticked off the list. Save the best to last, maybe.
And on what I just said, everyone is going to die at some point.
Yeah.
So don't be so hung up on this person who's currently alive. Focus on dead people. What? No.
That's the advice here. Just dabble in necrophilia. Hey, how about that?
Oh God, the fact people actually do that. Gross. Can you all stop, please? Weirdos. Anyway. Yeah, I think that's good advice. I think I would, if I was you, I would get with her ex. But how do you even know that you possess the qualities to be able to do that? That's,
Well, she said she's speaking to him.
Oh, she's speaking to him. Yeah, go for it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I always thought that I was going to be... I used to have these weird... Like, when I was, younger, and looking back on it, obviously, at the time, I was discovering that I was gay. Didn't know at the time.
Yeah.
But I used to be like, oh, my God, wouldn't it just be, so cunty if I, got a girlfriend and, cheated on her in front of the whole school, in the corridor, kissing this other girl. The drama would be crazy. Obviously, probably just recreating scenes from Mean Girls in my head, thinking that's iconic. But I always saw myself as wouldn't it just be so fun to just I'm gonna get with your ex, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
But then when it came to it, I was never that sort of person. Like, does that mean I'm ugly?
What? What are you talking about here?
I think I just realised that I'm the problem.
You're
No one
not the
wanted to
problem
get with
because
me.
you're not cheating on someone.
No, but like, I just wish that I had more gumption to be
cheat?
like, do you know what? No, not to cheat on my boyfriend, but like if someone pissed me off, if I was single, then I'd be like, I'm gonna get with your ex. I don't know why I'm Southern and from America in this instance, but what I'm saying is I'm just not that sort of person. I just can't do it.
What the hell is this whole story that you're trying to tell me?
I don't know. I think I'm very tired. I've been dealing with wasp nests.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's about it really.
Bless you.
Thank you. My brain has gone to mush. I can feel it.
Yeah. Advice, if you want to be quote unquote cunty, then I guess get with our ex.
Yeah.
If you want to be the bigger woman,
like me.
just go up to her and go, look, I know what you're doing behind my back.
Do it to my face. Go on, kiss now. Kiss, 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 kiss.
Just so you know, if I wanted to, I could have done, but I never would.
Higher ground, moral high ground.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then storm off.
And then storm off and
go
punch
back
him in the face.
And then kiss her
Yeah.
ex. Have it both ways.
Yeah. That's good.
So she's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck. Like that.
That's good. I like that. Okay, well, do you know what, George? I feel like that concludes this episode.
Yeah, baby.
My brain has literally gone to mush. I can feel it dripping out my nose right now.
No, that's just the boogers.
Yeah, it is. But next week, hopefully, we'll have a fun guest for you all.
Yeah, we will. That'll be fun. And also a guest.
Yes.
But if you enjoyed this week's and you are watching, make sure to give it a like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you are notified every time that we upload. If you are listening with those beady little ears of yours, make sure you give us a 5-star rating, download us so you can listen to us on the go.
Download us.
And download us so you can listen to us on the go. And make sure that you tune in every week. Give a 5-star rating, and Max, how should they turn in a dilemma?
Y'all can go to our email at theuselesshotline.com / that is not it. What is it? The Useless Hotline Podcast at gmail.com. And make sure, if you're sending in a dilemma, that you do a voice note if you want us to answer y'all on the phone, or a written one via that email also. We await your response. And until next time, y'all. See y'all.
I hate you. That's
I follow this
disgusting.
woman on Instagram, and she's iconic, and she wears nude lipstick, and has really short-cut hair.
Cool.
And her catchphrase
Thanks,
is...
guys, for watching.
Her
I shall
catchphrase,
see you
her
next
catchphrase
time.
is, I'll catch y'all on the rerun.
See you on the flip side.
That'll do.
Motherfucker.